Harpo Marx, Harpo Daniels, Stormy Daniels, Lgbtq, transsexuals, transgenders, you name it. The United States is becoming a freak show. People have the right to be whatever they want to be, whatever they want to do in their homes, that's their business. But don't push it on other people. And it's reported just today that an individual by the name of Joshua Kelly, who's in the Navy, a second-class officer, has been recruited as a drag queen, Harpy Daniels, to recruit other gays, lesbians, transgenders, you name it, into the Navy. It was not a long time ago that Bill Clinton initially opposed even gays in the military, and he enacted through policy an ask, don't tell policy to avoid dissension in the military ranks. People who join the military should not have this forced upon them. But there's a bigger issue here in terms of the readiness of the military, creating dissension. It's already bad enough that our troops are demoralized, that frankly, we've lost the last two wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. We haven't won one war, frankly, since World War II. That's the record of the United States. It's been a disaster every step of the way, except for a few minor skirmishes initially in wherever it was in the Caribbean under Reagan. That was about it, the only thing we ever won. But the problem here is that what the left is doing, and the left has now infiltrated the Navy and the military, it's infiltrated every aspect of our society, it's dominated us, it's total control, is that they're trying to destroy Judeo-Christian values and ethics. And even if you're not Jewish or Christian, these values apply to everyone. They're universal truths. It's no accident that homosexuality is not permitted, either in terms of the Bible, or for that matter, the Catholic Church, which claims to be a great representative of Christian belief. The Pope himself says, oh, okay, it's okay, I have no problem. It's no problem of ours. And the problem is not so much that people want to be what they want to be, because they have a right to do that, but it's being pushed on the rest of us, and it's destroying society. It's destroying the bonds that keep us together. Homosexuality in ancient Greece and ancient Rome just helped destroy those civilizations. It was a large part because it created hedonism. It was do anything that you want mentality. Well, God did not design us this way. He did not design us. And it is sad, and our hearts should go out for those people who are gay, lesbians, transgenders, or whatever. And again, do whatever you want to do on your own. And you have rights. You have a right to do it, but don't push it on others. So now we see what the left is doing. And it's a great threat to this country as it was to Greece and Rome. And it's a threat to the military. It's a threat to our national security. This is an example of where the country is today. The country is sinking fast. It will not survive much longer under these conditions. So God bless you. God bless your family. Pray. You think God is watching this and thinking this is okay? No, he's not thinking it's okay. You think the times we're going through right now are accidental? No. God is sending a warning. Shape up or ship out. And he's done that several times throughout the history of the world. Civilizations have been destroyed, only have to be recreated yet again. Whether the United States comes back from this or not remains to be seen. But right now, we have a so-called government, a corrupt government run by corrupt officials, not just in the executive and legislative branches, but corrupt federal judges in Washington, D.C. in particular, who want to destroy this country. You, the American people, must rise up. I have a plan. Get my book, It Takes a Counter-Revolution, Wake Up America. You can go to freedomwatchusa.org, get a copy of it with a tax-deductible contribution to Freedom Watch, or you can go to Amazon.com or Books A Million or Barnes & Noble and online and get it. I want you to read it. I want you to take it seriously. I am not a homophobe. I simply am telling the truth in terms of what the left is trying to accomplish. Everybody has rights, but you don't have rights to push it on other people. That is my message for today. Stay tuned later today. There'll be another podcast on our citizens' grand juries with regard to the indictments and trials of Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, and James Biden for bribery from communist China, Russia, and Ukraine, and the likely conviction of Anthony Fauci for negligent homicide at a minimum, and resulting in the death of 7 million people worldwide on COVID-19, and also federal judges in Washington, D.C., who have violated their oath of office with regard to January 6th and have thrown people in prison without right of bail simply for walking into the Capitol. Goes on and on every single day. And of course, now we just learned that apparently there's a document inside the FBI going back to when Biden was vice president, which says that he was engaged in a bribery scheme. That's been hidden. The director of the FBI is an absolute disgrace. He's a simple yes man. He's, in effect, and excuse the French, a simple butt boy of the left. The American people have no legal system. We must rise up ourselves. We must force the rule of law ourselves, as we did beginning in 1776, when the king, before that, took our legal system away from us. Our legal system has been hijacked and stolen by the corrupt clowns, court jesters, and criminals that run the current government, and also infested the federal courts in Washington, D.C. Rise up today, fellow citizens, because tomorrow it'll be too late. We are at the edge of the end of this country. God bless you. Go to freedomwatchusa.org. We can bring the country back if we rise up now. Join us, our Justice League. Go to freedomwatchusa.org and contribute with tax-deductible contributions. We need to get bigger. We are your Justice Department. You have no Justice Department. The only thing that exists in Washington today is a Gestapo of a Justice Department and a bunch of hack political judges on the bench in the lower court and appellate court in Washington, D.C. that rubber stamp whatever these criminals want to do at the Justice Department and in the Biden administration. The Republican Party sits there just playing games, doing dog and pony shows to raise money to acquire power. They will not impeach anyone. They will not touch anyone because they're part of the game. National League, the American League, we all sit there and we make money and we carry on, and the hell with the American people. We don't give a damn about them. That is my message. God bless you. Remember, the Father and Son will only help us if we help ourselves. I'll be back tomorrow with another special podcast. Thank you for listening to me.